Man, this.
You ready to do it?
Reveal, reveal, reveal. I don't know who's watching, but hey guys, this is Matt, and we're at Texas Toast Guitars, and with me, as always, to my right, your left, is Chris. We've got a super, super cool reveal for you guys today. It's one that I've been wanting to show off for a long time, and I'm really excited that it's here. As you can see, I wore my best flannel shirt for this reveal. But
It's been a long time coming.
it has been,
Yeah.
yeah. But before, we have this new thing that we do with reveals, so people will go, "Hey, shut up and get to the reveal," where we tease with a upcoming reveal.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually got an email from Mark, the guy who who we did this body for. And this, because we have all of the parts for this, it will be a reveal one day. And he sent us a guitar for fabric work. And this is it right here. So Mark, if you are watching, here is your fabric topped Ibanez. It's also the fabric backed. And Mark picked out the fabric, and it's super cool. There's lots of like skulls and Latin and shit like that on here. And so this is looking awesome. And he sent us all the parts, and we're going to put the rest of the guitar together so we can do a reveal of this one day. But that's coming up. We have a super awesome reveal. Let's get one last cool shot of how skeleton-y this is in the picture. Okay.
You don't want to show off all of it or
No.
too much of it.
No.
Just a tease, just
No.
a little, just a taste.
So this reveal that we're doing today is we're going to double your pleasure. We're going to double your fun because we're going to do two guitars in one. That's right. It is the first double neck reveal that we have ever done. And get a load of this guy. Woo, lordy. So this is a guitar that so the customer who spec'd it. So first of all, guys, this guitar is not for sale. You can't buy this. This is for somebody.
This was a custom order.
It's a custom order. But, in the spirit of revealing things, we thought we would just go ahead and do it anyway. So the guy who bought this bought another double neck from us. Hold on, don't show this yet, because we got that one guy who likes to bitch and whine about stuff. Yeah, so the guy who bought another double neck from us, and he liked it so much. He saw some pictures of the original double neck that I made for a friend of mine that we named Crystal Beth. And he loved it so much he wanted one of his own. It's basically our Challenger shape. Let's show the body in there. So it's our Challenger shape on the top and bottom. And this one is in Luxardo red, which is a see-through red finish. Maple top with black Leary back.
Complete with fingerprints.
Complete with fingerprints.
Not in the paint, just on top.
So I want to, before we show the back, let's go through some of the overview and features
right.
and stuff. So the overview, I think we already touched on. It's a Challenger double neck, and this one is positively loaded with chrome or gold and cream and red and rosewood, and there's a lot of neat stuff in here. So some of the features are, like we already talked about, it's a black Leary back with a maple top. Both necks are the same scale length, 24 3/4, which is the standard scale length for a Challenger guitar. Is it 25?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, see, I'm glad you're here. So it's a 25 inch.
25.5.
Oh, you know why that is?
Yeah.
Because we wanted this to be, he bought a Fender from us, and he likes that Fender scale.
Yeah,
Duh.
so this is 25 and a half inch.
Okay. So, well, that just goes to show you we can do the Challenger in whatever scale you want, right?
Yeah.
Hardware, we've got Pure Juice humbucking pickups. We've got Goto bridges, both 6 and 12 string. We've got Hipshot locking hardware. Now I want you to zoom in on the front, Chris, of the Goto bridges. So those are both the same bridges from the same company, and that's the closest way to get something that's the same on each neck. Now, for my friend in the UK who likes to tell me that my ferrule holes on the back aren't perfectly lined up, when you look at the Goto 12-string bridge, they're not in a line. They're in a kooky zigzag pattern. So now we can show the back.
Now we can show the
Now
back?
we can show the
Okay.
back. Okay.
So the 6-string bridge holes are straight.
Yes.
The 12 strings aren't.
Yes, and that's because of the bridge design. It's not because of something that we did. I really
Because Chris
feel
can't drill holes.
I feel like a schmo for having to tell people that, but I
Yeah.
knew if I didn't, he'd be all over it. He'd be all over me like a cheap suit. So yeah.
Yeah, and you can't if you put them in straight, they won't go.
Yeah.
You can't
So
get strings through it.
that's kind of the downside to using the Godo. Actually, there's really no downside to using it unless you
Yeah,
get
that's
bent
the
out of
most-
shape about ferrules.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about innovations on this. First of all, it's our Challenger guitar. Let's show everybody the Challenger again there, Chris. So this is our single cutaway model. If you have to imagine if this was just one guitar, well, it looks a lot like this guy right back here. I
Yeah.
cunningly put in the product placement. So the innovation is it's our Challenger guitar. It's got the headstock that Mrs. Toast and I designed. There we go, and it's
Times
got
two.
times two. Again, we've got hip shot locking hardware. Chris, why did you want to use locking tuners for this guitar?
Strictly for the ability to lock it and turn the inside ones.
So you don't have to sit
very
there
little,
and
so you don't have to
wind, yeah.
wind, 2 rounds of strings. Yeah, 36 or 48 times,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Yeah, it makes stringing these things up way, way easier.
So, okay, so let's move on to size and weight. It's not small.
We should talk
no,
about
no.
all the channels that we cunningly put in it before.
Oh, that's right. That's
we
right.
actually
That's
figured out some stuff
That's-
before we started building.
So we've made a handful of double necks, and one of the things that when I talk to the customer, I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna have to put a top on this anyway because I'm gonna be routing a bunch of channels. So there's great big wiring troughs that go from each switch to each location. So it's not a hollow body, but in a way, there's 5/8 deep by 5/8 wide channels going from all the things to the control cavity and to the switch locations and places where you need to run wire and you need to do it easily.
Yeah, and that made all the difference in the world.
That was a big-
assembling the
yeah.
guitar and not having to worry about, well, I wonder if I can get all this wire through that little tiny hole.
Through like a teeny tiny hole that you
Yeah,
drill
yeah.
precariously. Yeah.
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 yeah. So that was cool.
All right, so what do we our scale only goes up so high. It's over 10 pounds.
Yeah.
So what do we estimate this guy?
I'll bet you it weighs.
It's 2 guitars, guys.
Yeah, it's
so-
pretty much 2 guitars with a 1.5 guitar body.
Yeah. Actually,
I think it's
and
probably right
3
around
sets of
12.
tuners. Right around 12
Yeah,
or so.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's guitars once you pass 9, then they start feeling really
Yeah.
really heavy.
Yeah, they do.
But they're not. A 9-pound guitar feels heavy.
Yeah.
Compared to a 8-pound guitar. So, but I bet you it's not. I bet you it's not any more than 12 and a half.
And size and weight has nothing to do with a guitar like this. You don't buy a guitar like this for size and weight reasons. What is everyone's favorite POU for a double neck guitar, Chris? How do you integrate this guitar into your system?
Looking cool on stage.
Looking cool on stage. I don't care what your bass player. I don't care what hat your bass player wears, or if your bass player is Bootsy Collins. Maybe if your bass player is Bootsy Collins, but yeah, if you got a double neck guitar, all eyes are on that thing, and this dude is super super cool.
Yep.
I think yeah. So yeah, the philosophy of use behind a double neck, it's kind of kooky because the one neck is either too high or too low. You never get it just right, but that's beside the point because there's nothing cooler than a double neck guitar. Double neck guitars are just badass. Prove me wrong. You can't. So anyway, I think people want to hear this bad dude.
They
Chris, you want
probably do.
to give them a little taste of what this double neck can do, what the pure juice pickups are up to?
Sure.
All
'cause
right.
I'm such a great 12-string player, man.
You're a better 12-string player than I am.
All right.
All right, here we
What
go.
do we want first?
Well, let's you want
Just flip the switch.
Okay, here we go.
So basically the way that we wired this thing up is this is the pickup switch for the 12-string neck.
Okay.
This is the pickup switch for the 6-string neck. Each neck has its own master volume, master tone. This is the 12-string. That's the 6-string.
Okay.
And then this is the neck switch. So
Neck selector.
6-string, both necks, 12-string.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And
You know, it's funny. I don't think 12 strings are nearly as cool as when I'm just talking about 12 strings, but when you play them, they're neat.
Yeah.
And in fact, I don't think that double necks should have 12 strings. I think they should just be 2 6 strings, exactly the same, because double necks are cool. But in this case, the guy wanted a 12, so.
Yeah.
The one he bought from us before was a Strat on top and a Telly on the bottom, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool.
Okay.
And
What's the
string.
sixer sound like?
Sounds like 6 string.
What does it sound like? Let's dirty it up a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah!
Cheese, man.
Now people are gonna go, hey, you should have tuned it! Alright, that's enough
My
of that.
fat fingers.
Oh, are
It's
you
not-
fat fingering
yeah,
it?
Yeah.
So there's that other guy who's like, all that craftsmanship and you guys can't afford a $5 tuner. Let me see what we got here.
I tuned this thing
Did you?
4 times today.
Alright. I think this is badass. Can you play both at the same time?
You can.
What happens if you play one neck and you have both necks turned on? Do you get sympathetic ringing?
Yes. No. But if you play that.
Oh, that's right. If I play
Yeah.
the neck that's not on,
It really does it with the 12.
so the
Play
12
the
rings
12.
out. So the 12 string is on, but I'm playing the 6 string neck and there's some neat shit happening. That could be an effect that you could use for in the studio maybe. Wow, this thing is crazy. So
That's a lot of guitar. That's like 3 times the guitar.
yeah, you feel cool with a double neck, and you look cool. And I don't know if you want to get chicks, or if you want to get dudes. This is the way to do it. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions about the Texas Toast double neck that we have revealed today, reveal. People were giving me grief because when I pulled the tape off of the truss rod glue up thing, I didn't say I said
I saw
now
that.
we're going to reveal the
you
truss
said
rod.
you
Yeah.
felt let down because you only said it once.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
So anyway, if you guys have any questions about the double neck, or if you want to commission us to make you a double neck, get in touch with me through the website, and that's texastoastguitarist.com. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Man, this thing has a ton of goodies on
You know
the
what we
end
haven't
of it.
built?
A 3-neck guitar?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need somebody to step up to the plate.
I wanted someone to make a double neck, but the necks were like one went that way and one went that way, and you spun it like a propeller.
That would be sweet.
I think it would be cool. There was a video on MTV that these guys had those. This was way back in the 80s. If anyone remembers what that was, I only saw it one time, and I can't remember what it was. It was on it was on Night Flight or something. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, no one's going to know what that is. If someone can send me a link to that, I'll be your best friend. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you like content like this, you might want to go over to our Patreon page and consider becoming a member. Even $1 a month goes a long way to helping us bring you cool reveals like this. Reveal! So Chris, thanks for all the hard work that you did on this. This guy's ready to go.
It is.
It's going to be badass.
And it was fun. And it was 12 strings or double necks are overwhelming, even more so with the 12 string. 12 strings are a wrangle.
Yeah, they
even
are.
as a single guitar. So,
Yeah, they are.
So this thing's really, really cool.
Okay, guys, if you have any questions, make sure to put them in the comment section below. If you want to deep dive with me, go ahead and email me, all that shit. So until next time, this is Matt at Texas Toast reminding you that life is short. You might as well have a double neck guitar. Thanks for watching, everybody.